We were taught we had to work for what we got. I have 7 siblings. I shared a room with my 3 sisters. I got one drawer that was mine. That was for the hand-me-downs, right? If you wanted something, you had to work for it because of the way that I was raised by my parents. We didn't have a lot, so if you wanted to go to college, you had to figure out a way to pay for your college. Certainly I did that. I had a lot of not sexy jobs. I feel so privileged to have been a janitor or painted houses or night cashier or walked the beans or whatever. Why? Because it taught me that those jobs were of value. There was value to those jobs, not just because I got some money for them, but because people work hard to get what they have. So I feel grateful for that. Didn't probably feel grateful then, certainly feel grateful now, and almost feel responsible for my own children having some of those lessons. Those life lessons tied to what junior achievement does as well are central to success in the future. I've always thought that the best mentor I had was my mother, and she continues to be that for me. I just think an incredibly strong, resilient woman, continued to invest in herself. And so for me, she's incredibly resilient. We didn't have a lot of money. She always made it feel okay. She's got 8 children. And so I take from that level of resilience, that continued investment, that intellectual curiosity, that willingness to convey her gifts to others is I think such a special quality for her. I want to enable others' success. The teams I've had or the employees or people that I've just met, investing in them, enabling others' success. And then secondly, I've really had a focus on rural communities and underinvested in communities. I want to make a change. I want to use every bit. I don't feel like I'm going to have enough time, but I want to influence change against what I see as deteriorating conditions, a lack of vibrancy, a lack of opportunity, inequities. And so I'd love for that to, if you will say it's a legacy, I'd like for that work to be important work. The most important thing you should learn is the importance of relationships. Leadership isn't about you, actually, it's about other people. And making that connection with others, they are central to a successful career. The most important decision you make from a career perspective is who you marry, by the way. And I'm very fortunate, with my wife Jill. She's spectacular. And we have aligned not just incentives, but kind of values. That person who you marry and then the relationships you build will be critical for your career success. The second is, of course, intellectual curiosity. Continue to invest in yourself. The final thing, I guess I would say from a career perspective is go on life's journey. It doesn't have to be linear. I mean, I've worked in 6 industries, 7 companies. I've been in publishing. I've been in chemicals industry. I've been in multiple things. But allowing yourself to go on life's journey and have success and failure, all of it is part of it. And you need to embrace and love all of it, even the failures from which you can learn. I have a tremendous confidence in the next generation of leaders. My greatest professional accomplishment to date would be enabling others' success, I believe. I can give you a list of different people that I felt, wow, they really, I helped be part of their journey. And so it's not going to be giving you a financial metric, hey, sales increased X, Y, Z, profit increased at this level, or look at how much growth this had. I'm hoping it's going to be more a note towards the lives impacted in many, many ways. Using our focus now to invest in our foundation towards rural communities, towards inequities, towards solving those problems, that will be the greatest return on investment of my time and the greatest professional result I could get. The only other message I would say to young people is it's okay being exactly who you are. You're great. You be your best self. Continue to invest in yourself, but you're great. You don't have to change for somebody else. You're not less than somebody else. We forget to remind people of that. And it's such a fraught environment in business, and everything is politicized, or social media is involved. You're great, just the way you are. You don't have to be anybody else but you. Be your best you. Show up the right way with others. I always have concern that somebody feels like they have to change to make it to be somebody else, and then they'll have better success, then they'll be better like whatever. No. You're great how you are.